And welcome to the council meeting for the 7th of May. Please join me in standing for the opening karakia. Whakataka, ihu, iru, whakataka, tiha, titoga, kia mena, ia uta, kia mata, te tai, I hai, uru, I ho, I huka, I hahu, I hei, mariora. Thank you very much. Now, before we start, I would just like to do a couple of acknowledgements, and the first one is for Stuart Miller's passing. I'd like to acknowledge the recent passing of Stuart Miller, aged 91. That's pretty good innings. Stuart was elected to First Banks Peninsula District Council and served as chair on the Akaroa Wairewa Community Board and was deputy mayor in Banks Peninsula for a number of years. I understand the Banks Peninsula Community Board will be acknowledging Stuart's life and accomplishments when they give their report a bit later this morning. But I just wanted to take a moment to recognise him and acknowledge his passing before we begin today. Stuart was unwavering in his commitment and his service to the community, and he will be missed. So I'm looking forward to see what the Community Board has to say. Right. Secondly, I'd like now to shift gears to recognise a few recent and really important successes. First off, a huge congratulations to Kuru. He's probably not listening. Our stormwater facility won top awards last week's Public Works Engineering Excellence Awards. It was named the Best Public Works Project over $5 million and also received the award for excellence in the environment and sustainability. So well done to everyone that was involved in that. This has really highlighted the city's commitment to building resilient and environmentally conscious infrastructure, and it was incredibly timely given what happened last week. During last week's rain, our retention basins, including the ones at Te Kuru, were really put to the test, and they did exactly what they were meant to do. Despite getting more than 140 millimetres of rain, we managed to avoid some of the worst impacts of flooding, which before these upgrades to our systems were in place, we had actually seen quite a bit. For instance, there was a notable difference in the scale of flooding in areas like Beckenham and Woolston, and areas where we have historically seen flooded homes before. We do, however, have some issues in Banks Peninsula, and we will need to address those going forward, along with the likes of Lake Forsyth and other areas. I also want to take a moment to recognise the response to the flooding from our staff and our volunteers, all staff across the board, contractors, volunteers and community boards. Everyone pulled together, and it was very good to see. And many others in the community, they've been working tirelessly, some of them around the clock. They worked hard to ensure our response was timely, appropriate, and kept the safety and communication with our residents at the forefront of every decision that was made. I'm so proud of the professionalism, effort, and expertise everyone displayed last week and continue to demonstrate as we move forward. So thank you very much. Okay, I'll move on to, we're withdrawing. I've been advised by the Chief Executive in accordance with Standing Order 6.8, that the request of Councillor Donovan, I am advising that item 22, the notice of motion request for advice regarding freedom camping, is withdrawn from today's agenda. Number one, I have an apology from Councillor Moore and Councillor Donovan for lateness. Can I have I'll move it. And Tyrone? Oh, really? So he's lateness? Possibly, yep. And Councillor Fields. Got that? Anyone else? Okie doke. So I'll move it and Mark will second it. All those in favour? Aye, against. Thank you. That's carried. We have no declarations of interest today. And now we'll hear from the community boards. First up